Warning: all our videos are made only for educational purposes and to demonstrate scientific laws that we verify. These experiments must be supervised and we are not responsible for an incorrect execution of an experiment done by others. We do not encourage in any way that you misuse our experiments to do violent things and harm others.
Hello everyone, welcome back to chemIst by Destiny. Today we will see a video that has been proposed by one of our subscribers, and this video consists in how to dispose our chemical waste.
So we are going to see various methods. Some of these are going to be dilution, then we're going to see transforming chemical substances into other that are less toxic, and also some practical ways to dispose non-toxic substances.
So let's see this blue video. So guys, the first thing that we want you to know is that not all the substances are toxic. So before you use it, you have to be informed that this substance might be dangerous or not. And when you find out that this substance is dangerous, you have to know something. First, acid and base substances can be corrosive and also dangerous because they are highly reactive. So you have to neutralize these substances with its opposite. So if you want to neutralize base, you have to use acid, and if you want to neutralize acid, you have to use base. And for example, if you want to neutralize hydrochloric acid, we can use sodium hydroxide, as we can see here. Besides, there are the fact that the substances are its dangers is generally linked to its concentration. In fact, if a substance is toxic, it can be less toxic if we dilute it, and in particular solutions, if we dilute these solutions, its dangers can decrease a lot. And one example, or maybe two, can be, for example, the iodide solutions. As you can see here, if we dilute it, these solutions decrease its toxic power. Also, the piranha solution that might be explosive when you put it in the tubatures, you can decrease this explosive by adding water, so diluting these solutions in order to decrease its danger. And finally, we want you to tell that also solid substances might be dissolved in water unignited, and after you can dilute it with the same process in order to decrease its danger.
Inside lane, missing exits, glued to the pavement. Between the lines, I'll keep my gaze straight ahead as the last stop flies by. No more waiting for the gun to fire. No more walking through revolving doors. I've gone around once, I don't need to go around anymore. Break away, forget your sober case. Stop dwelling on empty words. Stop stalling in the doorway and cancel the cruise control. Switch it in the manual. Don't you wanna feel right?
So the other three methods that you're going to see are firstly, there are some substances that may be very toxic in their current form, but we can make them react with other substances in order to make them less toxic. We did a video with lead iodide in which this substance is very toxic because it can dissolve in water, and lead ions can be very dangerous for humans. So in order to dispose it, we are going to make this solution react with sodium bicarbonate. In this way, a very insoluble salt is formed, so no lead ions are freed from the salt when dissolved when put in water. So it becomes much less toxic than in the beginning.
Cancel the cruise control, switching in the manual. Don't you wanna feel right again? Don't you wanna feel whole? Don't you wanna feel?
The other method that we're going to see regards some substances that maybe they are not toxic, for example non-Newtonian fluids, but they can obstruct the tubes in our houses, so we shouldn't dispose them there. In fact, in the case of non-Newtonian fluids, we just put them in a bag and let them in the garbage, let them as normal garbage. Another disposal method that we're going to see regards some very dangerous substances that we cannot contain and store for a lot of time. For example, we did a video with the mixture of sugar and potassium nitrate, which is very dangerous to store. In fact, in similar cases, it is advised to use up these substances and make them react in order that they transform in a less dangerous form. What we did in our experiment was to simply light up this mixture and let it burn in order to not have this dangerous solid in our laboratory.
So guys, the video is finally over, and as you can see, we have done a video that has been proposed by you, and so many of you can do the same. And so in order for us to do more and more experiment and in a more innovative way. Also, we want you to remember that all these methods can be assumed in chemical reaction that change the nature of our compounds, acid-base reaction and physical methods in order to dispose our chemical waste.
So everyone, the video for today is over. We just want you to let you know that we have changed our lighting, so if you have some advices to give us, please let us know in the comments. And if you want to discuss about other experiments, go and do it in the comment section. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. So, for today's all.
Thanks for watching, guys.